Welcome back, everyone, to Keeping It Real. We haven't done one in a bit, but we're back. So let's get this thing started.
We
Oh,
are so back. We are so back. Little sad the last time we were here, Jason Tatum still had an Achilles and the Celtics were still in it. And we
last
were,
time we thought the Celtics were winning it all.
yeah,
So
if you look back at our last one, it was Celtics in seven, Celtics easy. How quickly life changes on you.
awful.
But we are back and it's June 15th. We're recording this 9 p.m. About 2.5 hours ago. Craig Breslow just traded Rafael Devers for some scrubs from
Bag of
San.
chips.
Yeah.
And
Um, Very sad. Sorry, I should text someone. Reminds me of the Mookie trade a lot. Reminds me a lot of the Mookie trade. We didn't
just
get
the
we
fan
didn't get
base is just killed.
yeah
It's
destroyed. Um, I mean, at least we got actual prospects from the Mookie trade. Obviously, he was way better, but
yeah, like it's just this just seemed like a lifeless move. I haven't really I can't say I've been the biggest like into the Red Sox this year, but like
yeah, no,
still just awful. Just even just to be like Devers has been our best player for the last 5 years. So
clearly went to the ALCS with him in 21. Like he's been the only bright spot of the last 3 years, and we just gave him up.
yeah, he's literally been he's been a top three athlete in Boston the past 5 years, probably. I'd go
Ooh, I
Tatum.
don't know about that. Should we? Let's do that. I like that.
I'd say Tatum, Pasternak, then Devers.
What about Brown?
Yeah, I guess you could say Jalen, but it's close.
Did you see the did you see the post? There was like MLB posted like Rafael Devers got traded. The first comment is Drake May lover.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was that column. It was like Drake May lover said there's only one healthy superstar left in the city of Boston. We got Coleman on the podcast today.
How we doing?
Coleman, any takes on the Devers trade?
I heard that he wanted out.
That's what the
That's what
reports
the
are
report
saying.
is. They want out.
That's
That he wanted out and he was kind of a cancer in the
Yeah.
locker room, but still, even if we're
It's
gonna
still, even if you want out, it's still a, we gave up,
and even
we
should
got
have
no,
got
that's
more.
what I was saying. Even
yeah.
if you're gonna trade him, you can get a better haul.
Like there had to have been something better.
Oh, this is over. Yeah. There had to have been something and pipe in with a take anytime you want, okay?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
overall, F minus trade for the Red Sox. I mean,
We just swept the Yankees. Now
right. And he
it's
hit a home run today. How do
yeah,
you
he hit
do
a
that?
ball.
Like,
We had 2 runs today. He hit a home run.
right, and you sweep the Yankees. Finally on a little heater when we were half a game out of the wild card spot.
Yeah, this probably just kills the season if I'm being honest.
I mean, obviously it's this is his contract year. We don't want to pay him 350 probably next year, but still, bad trade, bad for the city. But I
Just
think that's all I have to say about
not a
it.
good month for the city for
Yeah,
sure.
we really have not. We're really
It
down right
is
now.
not,
We're
not a
actually
good month.
really
This is
down.
like a new low.
Yeah, this is a real new
Like
low.
Marchand's literally about to win the cup too.
Jeez, I didn't even think I
Yeah,
would even put that in there.
like this is fucked.
Tatum gets fucked. We get killed. Both of our superstars have knee surgery, leg
Yep.
surgery.
Everyone's like hurt.
Marshawn is just all right. Should we just go straight to the NHL finals, honestly?
Yeah, like
We
this is
start with
pretty.
NHL over
Yeah,
NBA.
yeah. It's
I
been
gotta
better.
talk about this. Brad Marchand. Holy shit, dude.
He literally
Like
looks like he's like
fountain of youth.
you'd think he's like 27 instead of 37.
Yeah.
That goal he had last night, Burns. We were all watching the game, obviously. Dude, we were talking about. I think that's like the third top three goal of his career.
Yeah, the first one right on the face off, he just like took the puck and just like
This no, I'm talking about the one where he jumps the guy, where he
oh
jumps
yeah, that one too. Yeah,
like I mean, both of them were nasty, but I think the second one was
oh
absolutely
yeah,
disgusting.
that was ridiculous. Like you
Go go.
I was gonna say like you would literally think he's like 25, like he's 37. Like that's unheard of for anyone in hockey
In
to be that.
hockey, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And Florida is just dominant, dude. They are
What is
such a dominant hockey team.
they're one of the best teams I've ever seen.
Yeah, they actually are.
They're
And they have what, like Connor Davis doing everything in his power just to bring them off, like get them off the railroad, and they
yeah.
can't, they can't shake them.
Like they're actually like no flaws in the team. Like
They're
they
so good defensively. They're so good defensively. And Cameron and I are actually talking about this. Their top four guys are all just elite two-way players.
yeah.
And they're all lefties. They're all
Yeah.
lefties. Barkov, Bennett, Marchand, and Kachuk. And
I mean,
Verhage, like they just got guys. Reinhardt, Verhage.
like I was saying this the other day, they're like the second power play unit went out, and then they're like, yeah, this is usually a team's first power play. Like
Yeah,
they just have
actually.
they just have a million guys who are just insane.
Marchand is also their third line wing.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
third.
he was our first
Jokes. Like Marchand's
their
their
best player's been on the third line.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane. It's like an Olympic team.
It is.
Um, Even though also the main thing also I've noticed is like obviously Florida is clearly the better team.
Yeah,
McDavid is so clearly the best player on the ice. It's unreal.
McDavid's the GOAT. Like, he's actually like
I don't know if I've ever seen an athlete so much better than his contemporaries, honestly. The
like
only
he
thing I could even compare it to would be 2018 LeBron. On
yeah.
like
No, that's McDavid's like the best athlete we've ever seen.
he's the best athlete in American sports right now.
He's flies. Like
Yeah.
I
It's
really want him to win. I really want him
I
to win.
know everyone wants him to win, but I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, no,
They just don't have the firepower.
I think the series is over. It's
Yeah, I mean, even if they seven, like
I yeah, even if it goes to seven, I'm like
yeah, I don't know. And Paul Maurice is just an absolute great coach.
they're
Like
like honestly, the Panthers are like the Spurs, like the prime Spurs.
yeah,
They're
they do.
so
Just well
like
coached, great depth.
yeah,
Like
like they're just everything is just top tier.
God, and they were such a poverty franchise for so long,
I don't think they've ever been good in our lives
and they just
before. Like
become insane. Like literally, and it all started, of course,
with us.
6 years. No, 6 years ago. 3 years ago yesterday. That's
Yeah.
when it all started. That's actually when this whole reign started for Florida.
What, 3 years ago, so.
3 years ago yesterday with the,
It's
I don't want to even say it out loud. Like, I don't really want
yeah.
to say it.
Bring back
But
some
you're,
bad memories.
yeah, it's that actually is probably the worst. That's a, I don't know. We could talk
That's like
about
a
that. We could add a little, since we're such in the shitter right now, we could add worst moments in Boston sports history. That's up there. That's where it goes,
100%. Like
at least in our lifetime.
that's awful.
Um, yeah, but these finals I mean, that was the worst game last night by
Yeah,
far.
it was
It's still very
easily. Every
entertaining.
other game's been OT based. I think at least three of them went to
Games.
OT. I think.
Yeah. Anything else to say on the NHL?
Mm,
Is he
Nah,
done now?
Um,
I think it's over.
I think
it's just an all-time series, is what it is.
it's a great. If
Like
Edmonton wins Game 6, then it's a all-time
like
sports
even
final.
people that like don't watch hockey or tuning in, like this is
Yeah,
insane. Like that's when you know it's one of the best series ever.
yeah,
Like usually we have a crowd of like 3 or 4 people like watching these hockey games.
yeah.
Like right now we have a group of 9 people.
Everyone,
Yeah,
all of the guy, like people who've never, like Sam,
yeah.
like you
Sean.
don't know who that is, but like our buddies that don't even watch hockey or
Yeah. And it's
like
been great because every game is like I feel like every game's been on the weekend, so like I've been out
yeah,
watching it, which makes it like
that's
10
actually
times
very
better.
unreal. Everyone's gonna be pulling for Edmonton in this game.
Yeah, I at least
One in
we
the
deserve a
country.
game seven. We
Yeah,
deserve it.
that'd be unreal. All right, should we go on to NBA Finals?
Yeah, we should do NBA.
Another apps we were talking about this yesterday, me and Colin actually. NHL Finals have definitely been better, but NBA has been
NBA's
right
been
there.
good.
NBA has been right there. I think this is the best final, like objectively the best final since 2021,
Easily.
since the
This
Giannis.
is this is easily the most competitive.
I think, and I still think the Pacers are going to win. I mean, it's 2-2 right now.
Uh,
I still think Indiana's going to win.
I think they're cooked.
Dude, I just think they're so different. They're just such a unique team. They have an identity. They know exactly how they want to play. They just I think they're just gonna find a way. I really just think they're gonna.
I hope I'm wrong, but I
I know
feel like
it's
they blew it last game.
yeah and I have to say they were talking to me about this. They were comparing it to our series in 22, and I think that's actually a decent
Very
comparison
similar. Very
if,
similar.
if it ends up that way.
They're
They're
fighting. Like Indy is no joke.
No, they're not, and they're much better. Rick Carlisle is a absolute
Yeah,
like
he's
mastermind of a
goated.
coach. He's a better coach than Mark Dagnall, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
easily.
um,
They just needed a couple more shots just to
yeah,
fall.
oh my God. It's yeah, it's annoying. Like, I really hate the way SGA plays
Oh,
sometimes.
it was
Really get pissed off.
awful. It's
I,
so bad.
I love what he's doing for like the mid-range shot because I love the mid-range. That's like my favorite shot in basketball, and
Yeah.
that's like his thing. But dude, the foul baiting, I think it's worse than Harden, and
Oh, it's so bad.
I think it borders Embiid. I honestly do.
It's NBA. It's Embiid level bad. It's
It's
every play in the fourth quarter. I feel like by the end he was just at the line. He was
just so annoying. It's just like you see the guy like he goes to hook the hand and he goes up with it, and
yeah.
you're like, that's not even basketball.
Like, it's so dumb. I can't stand it. Like
And he's
SGA should be a player that should just be like so like ethical, like just the way like his
yeah,
skill set is. But I don't know why he just does this.
it's because it works. It's because
Yeah.
it works. I mean, yeah, he's such an outstanding
He's
player.
so skilled. He shouldn't be doing
He
this.
doesn't need to do it. He
Yeah.
doesn't need to do it. He doesn't need to. And if he didn't do that, they would be so much more liked. Like they're
Oh
very
yeah. Everyone love him. He
the foul grift. Yeah. Um, I mean that team is just the Thunder, dude. They're stacked too. Like they're Jesus
I
Christ.
got a good quote. Who do you think would win in seven game series? Us last year or this
Good one.
team? Thunder.
I mean I think it's us. Obviously I'm biased, but I
No, I
genuinely
think it's us
think
too.
it's too. The way I see them playing against the Pacers too. Like that, I think that team last year has become a little underrated because of the path we had. Like that team was elite. Like
Like
everything was firing
we
on all
lost
cylinders.
we lost 3 games
Yeah,
all playoffs.
and we didn't even have our center that whole time.
Yeah,
We literally didn't have Porzingis that whole time, and we still won. But that's a I think last year is one of the greatest teams of all time,
I agree.
and I don't think this Thunder team is because I mean it's hard to say they
Just
aren't.
off the eye test, it's
The eye
not.
test, it doesn't feel like they have that like it factor. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I agree. Like, just watching them, you're not like this team is a top 10 team ever. Like,
Yeah. Maybe in a couple years when Williams develops a little more and Chet develops a little more, but I don't think yet.
yeah,
I mean, if they win this one though, it's going to be really hard to not see them win another one over the next 2, 3 years. But I mean, that's what everyone said about us last year, and
it's all injury. You never know. It's everything's injuries now.
it
Like,
really is. Yeah, it's just it's a battle of attrition.
healthy.
Yeah, who could stay healthy?
So who do you have? You have Pacers in seven?
Yeah, I have Pacers 7. I actually, Cullum can. I had Pacers in 5 before the series.
He did.
I
Really?
I had Pacers in 5 before the series, and it was looking like last night. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
But
they could have.
they had it, dude. They were up at home, man. It literally is just like us in 22. It really seems that way.
Yeah, it literally is. It's.
Like,
I'm gonna go Thunder in seven, but I'm really rooting for Indy. I love just the
yeah,
way they play.
they're great. They're a really easy team to root for.
I
They're one
love
of my
Hallie.
favorite. Hallie is such a stud. He is such a stud. Like I think he's like top 7, 8 player in the NBA right now.
Yeah, I feel like you have to like.
I think he's better than LeBron. I think he's better than Durant. I think he's better than I like that group. That's who I because I think the top 5, if we're still counting Tatum, is Luca, Joker, Giannis, Tatum, SGA. That's the did I say 4? Was that 4 or
Yeah,
5?
he's a tier below.
I think he's right in that next group. And I would still probably put who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting a big name, I think.
And
Anthony
maybe
Edwards? No, I'm forgetting like a really big name right now, I think. Whatever. I think he's in that 7, 8,
I'd
9.
rather yeah, I'd rather Hallie lead my team like than like Durant at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Durant, I think him and Steph are like I think he's better than Steph right now.
I can't say that, but I don't know.
I think he's a little better than just like what he's done in the system is just I mean, he is perfect for the system. Obviously, it's built around him, but I don't know how many guys I actually
I
think
think he's just like the perfect guy, like perfect point guard to lead your team. Like he can score, but he's also a pass first guy, which you need. Like it's so underrated to have.
Yeah. He's a traditional point guard, which is really funny.
That's why, yeah, it's like it's pretty pretty unorthodox nowadays. So
A
and,
pass first point guard, yeah.
yeah,
But that team is, I mean, again, two great teams in the finals. I'm saying Pacers in six. I'll say Pacers in six since I said Pacers in five. Let's see them win the next two
I,
games.
I love that.
It would be
Absolutely.
awesome. I just think they're just last point about this is the Thunder are like a traditional great basketball team. Like they have a star guard, star wing, star center, great supplementary pieces, and they play like kind of a normal old school style of basketball, and they're just better than most teams. That's kind of just what they do. Kind of like
Yeah,
almost
their defense is insane.
yeah, their
Yeah.
defense is great, but they're almost like a boring team. Like they're just better than you, really.
Yeah, that's I agree with that.
But in the Pacers just are so different. They're one of the most like interestingly built teams I think we've seen make the finals that they can just compact
They
they
just
can
wear you down.
wear you down and just present the Thunder with a problem that they're not used to. Just they're almost like you can't really game plan for them. They just
No.
play so fast, they move the ball so well, and elite teams like the Thunder are just not used to running into a team like the Pacers in the finals. Kind of like the in '02 the Lakers versus the Nets when the Nets beat the Lakers in five when they were the big dogs
Mhm.
Yeah.
against Kobe and Shaq. Like the Lakers didn't run into a team like that, like the Nets, who just weren't expecting to be there. It's kind of like similar vibes with the Pacers.
You literally have to like outshoot the Pacers basically. Like, you just gotta like, somehow it's so weird. It's
They're just always there, and they're always going to be there at the end. It's like they're impossible to blow out. That's all. Like they're just literally impossible to blow out.
yeah, they don't give up. They just keep going.
They remind me. Last point on this. Second to last point on this. The set they. It's kind of like a better version of the 17-18 Celtics. Tatum's rookie year,
Yeah.
like a
Just
team that's so well coached, so great defensively, but with a better best player and just a higher ceiling.
yeah, no, they're gonna be here the next couple of years.
Yeah, they're
Favorite.
legit
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, they probably have better odds to come out of the East next year than we do, unless Tatum comes back.
They'll be the favorites, I think, in the East.
You think so? That's insane.
Never
Yeah, the East is wide open next year.
Wow.
All right, I've been starting to talk about the draft, but who are your like,
guys.
yeah, who are your guys that you're starting to really look at? Like
I'm gonna pull up.
round, I'm saying each round.
Who's in like a different place than they were like last year? Like who changed from last year to
Yeah,
this year?
that's a good question. I think Nick Chubb. I think Nick Chubb could really.
You think?
No, 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 no.
I was gonna say, dude,
I
he's.
was joking from
It's a
yesterday.
little joke for Cullum
I
there.
mean, I'd love to see that, but he's just
We were doing
he's
like
like bending the other way.
yeah, we were doing like off the top of our head, we were like fantasy draft, and we were trying to just like name as many guys as we could, and we were like at 25, and I was like Nick Chubb, and they just roasted the fuck out of me for like an hour. They were like third round pick Nick Chubb,
Yeah.
2025.
Uh,
Oh,
Nick Chubb in 2025 is not it, bro.
though. All right, so for
Uh,
guys that
a
jump,
guy I love, the guy I love it. I love Ash. I think Genty is gonna be so good next year or this year.
really first round pick worthy,
Yeah, he's gonna be in the first. I did a mock. I think he's like eighth the other day.
really.
Like he's high. Like he's gonna go really early.
But why do you think he's gonna be good? Like,
What'd you say? Sorry.
dude, like, why do you think he's gonna be good? Like the volume he's getting.
I think they're just gonna feed him. They're just gonna like their backup is like McCormick, that guy last year maybe, or Abdullah, whatever. I
Yeah,
don't
they have no quarterback still.
like they have G. I just think they're just gonna
Oh,
feed
I
him.
forgot about Gino. I'm not
They're,
gonna
they're
lie
just
when I
gonna be
said that.
they're just gonna be pouring it on to like the rookie
Yeah,
like Brock Bowers and
yeah.
Ashton Dente. It's
Yeah,
just
they. I think they're just gonna like
I
just
don't. I shouldn't say that. Gino's actually a good quarterback. I forgot when I said that. They definitely have a better quarterback now.
I just think they're. I think they're gonna be. I don't know if their record's gonna be good, but I just think they're gonna feed him. He's gonna have a big
Yeah.
year.
I think that Bowers is gonna be
I
like
love that guy. I had
like
him in my home league, just a machine.
yeah. I had him in my main league. I had him in my main league, and he was like like best player on my team probably overall. Honestly,
Oh my God, he'd get like eight
him or
catches a
Eaton.
week.
Yeah, he Bowers, fucking Brock Bowers. Now he's like one of my favorite players. Like watching him, it's ridiculous. I think he's gonna be like, I
Oh,
think he's first round worthy. Honestly,
oh yeah, 100%.
I
He's like
think
a
he's like,
receiver. He's basically like a wide receiver.
I think he's like Kelsey, like damn near
He
Kelsey in his prime level.
he's just like he's like a unicorn. He takes he is handoffs. Like he'll do jet sweeps.
Ridiculous. The way he moves is like I don't know how many people really like watched Raiders games last year. Like really locked in on him. Like the way he moves off the line of scrimmage, like his release for a tight end, it's absurd
Oh,
how
it's
well he
insane.
um yeah, Bowers and Genty, I think those I mean, same team. Like if you could get those guys both on your team somehow, I don't know, make it happen, that would be really fun.
I got like this up right now.
Okay.
I'm just looking at some names.
Derrick Henry. Where do you think AJ is going to go? Because I think he's going to go higher than a lot of my
AJ
buddies.
Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's 17 on this. I think he'll go like he's 17. I think he'll go like beginning of the second.
I would take him higher still. I would take him. I would still be comfortable taking AJ Brown as my number one
Would you
receiver.
take yeah, like Malik Neighbors is 11th. He's ahead
Actually,
I'd take AJ
I
Brown
would
over
probably take
Neighbors.
AJ Brown over Malik Neighbors.
I would. I feel like it's not even just you don't want Russell Wilson. You don't want to rely on
Yeah,
Russell Wilson, you know?
I agree. I agree. I would take AJ Brown over.
Want to know what I hate? I'm just looking at this. I think
Oh,
Devontae Adams at 30 is ridiculous. I would not take him there.
too high.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of old now.
Yeah,
He's Puka's backup now.
yeah,
He's second receiver.
yeah.
Like obviously Puka's gonna take the volume. Obviously Puka's gonna be the number one option.
Puka.
Puka's seventh on this, which I'd take Puka at seven.
Yeah, yeah. That's who I have seventh pick in my draft.
You do? Oh yeah, you told me. Who
I'm thinking Puka. That's like when I probably. That's
did you
probably.
guys do like a what do you guys do to determine the order?
We just do random.
Lottery.
It's kind of boring,
Yeah.
honestly. We just do random. They
Because
did
for
like,
school next year, we got to do like a contest,
yeah,
like
we'll do
the
some
first
fun
day.
shit.
We should implement that.
Yeah. Oh, also, guess what? Something about our league, the famous, I'm gonna air this out here. You know, our league is prestigious, especially the
It's
Banjo-Kazooie's
goaded.
Instagram. Guess what has never taken place in the Banjo-Kazooie's fantasy league?
What's never taken place?
Yeah,
It's a bit of an embarrassment.
it's pretty embarrassing.
Like a punishment? You guys have never done the punishment?
We've tried, but those
Everyone just backs out. Yeah,
everyone just
that's happened to me before.
yeah, but it's a big issue with the league.
This year is getting done. It's getting done this
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
You definitely saw the video. I did for my home league like last year before like 2 years ago, I guess at this point. I
yeah,
got last and I did the milk mile.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So bad.
yeah.
I have to do 4 at 12 soon.
That's for like a second league. That's for
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that's for like a backup league.
Luke's
Like
got to do his punishment soon. Or I guess
oh
when
yeah,
he
yeah,
got last. I guess when we get back to school, but
yeah. No, but yeah, we have to like. And one of the league commissioners this year, Camden, he came in last. He followed the Instagram account, 1 and 13.
Only 13.
Remember Camden? He went one of
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And he's one of the league commissioners, and he has to do the punishment this year.
He has to show the example. Like,
Yeah, he has to set the example
yeah.
because
What's he doing?
um
He's playing the recorder. He's playing the recorder in Boston until he gets a certain amount of money.
yeah,
Basically.
which is pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
that's gonna be. Oh God.
we're gonna try to like dress him up in a cute little
Yeah,
outfit
yeah.
too.
You guys should choose the outfit too.
Yeah, yeah, we will.
He played recorder in the third grade, so
Yeah.
hopefully he
You can do hot cross buns. He'll be fine.
Yeah, pull up if you guys want to
I kind of want to.
come to Boston. Bring everyone. That would actually be awesome if you brought all the Stonehill
I'm
guys.
not paying him money though. I want to see
No,
all
oh,
these
hell no,
takes.
hell no.
We don't want
No,
you.
we don't want you to. Yeah. We're also like, he was like, oh, that's gonna be like, Cameron's like, I could just like fake it. He like thinks we're just gonna leave him. Remember that?
Yeah.
No, it's like,
No,
dude,
no.
we're gonna post up at a restaurant for like
Well,
4 or 5
Yeah,
hours.
there's
Or
gonna be eyes everywhere on him. He's
live stream, yeah. Yeah. So, but that's okay. So, what do we just do? Yeah, Ashton Genty, Brock Bowers, Devontae Adams. Any sleepers? Any guys you like later rounds?
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Who?
He's 75th right now on the board. Matthew Golden. He's the Packers first round pick
Okay, okay.
from
Yes.
Texas.
Yes, I remember it. Because that
You
walkout they did was
you have
crazy.
10 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I just seen it. That's actually not a bad shout.
I think he's gonna be really good.
Did you see his when he got drafted? Like, were you watching?
Yeah, what did he do? I don't
It was
remember.
just like they just went
Hyped.
insane because it was in Green Bay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was just like a crazy scene. I remember. I don't know why. Like it was just what. Oh shit! I'm frozen.
I'm also looking at your guy right now.
Christian Watson?
No, Khalil Shakir.
Oh, Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir is my guy. Yes, yes. I'm glad that's known. Best slot receiver in the
He,
league.
he's
What about him?
Oh, get that guy off my screen. That guy's a cancer. Yeah, wait, put him back up. Actually, he looks like such a bum in the
yeah,
Washington.
well, that's what people like. I feel like that's where like players go to die. Like
Yeah.
the
He
Commanders,
just looks washed. Like he
Yeah,
just
he
looks awful.
does.
the Commanders and the Titans. Like whenever you go there, the old player, you're done.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
done.
you're cooked. It's like you're done.
Julio Jones.
DeAndre
Yeah,
Hopkins.
like you just have nothing going if you're in fantasy.
Oh man, I'm so stoked for fantasy season,
Oh
dude.
my God,
Especially
nothing beats it.
no,
It's
it's really just electric. Every Sunday is just booked up every Sunday.
especially yeah, it's
I
and
actually want to
one of the
go.
best part is during the week when you're just trading. You're just
Yeah,
making trades.
I love it when I'm at my like class on like Tuesday morning. I'm just looking at my fantasy team, just
It
requesting.
makes class entertaining.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
That's your research time.
Yeah, it actually is. Class is actually research time for fantasy. In the fall, that's all class is.
Every male can attest to that too.
Dude, I see it. I see all the computers open. I see fantasy on every dude's computer.
It's so fun.
Now that you're just
Yes.
thinking of trades in your head.
Yes. No, because no, it's actually hilarious because all the teachers like we have like the computers up for notes, like for
Yeah,
notes. So like I'll just like type, like I won't even like I'll just type, but I'll just be on the fantasy like thing on my computer, and
it's
then I'll like
actually the
look up,
best.
and it's just so awesome. It's so great when your guy has like a good game and you just look at the number.
Yep, you can just
That's my favorite.
it's so good. Just winning a fantasy week is like the best feeling.
What app do you use?
ESPN.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, that's
do
what
the
we
same
do
thing.
too.
I'm ESPN only.
Dude, show him. Wait. Actually, this is great. Show him Buckley's team from last year.
Oh my God.
This is worse than Camden's team.
Is it worse?
Yeah, it's worse.
I'm gonna show
You win games.
I can't get into the team right now, like the league, but I know he has like a
He won like what, 3 games the whole year?
yeah, and he didn't get last. That's the best part. His
Yeah, he
team
didn't get last. That's right.
he didn't get last.
Luke got
That's
last.
crazy. And the team's like known to be like
Awful. It was
awful.
so bad.
It was like in our friend group, like it was just known
It
that
was basically like Camden at
Yeah,
Stonehill. It was
yeah.
like it's basically
it was so bad he'd even just like he'd even make fun, like like he'd even just be like, yeah, this is like the worst team ever.
Yeah.
The
He
one thing about Camden is that he like trash talks shit ton at the start of the season.
Yeah.
And then he just got 1-13.
Yeah. That's what he always does.
All right, look at this. So this isn't actually like his regular team. He had a bye weeks.
Oh, it's
Can you
not
see it?
focused. Patrick Mahomes. Just read it out. Read it out,
I'll
Prince.
read it out. So this is when he had everyone on bye. He had Patrick Mahomes, Audric Estime,
Oh my God.
Tony Pollard,
No.
DJ Moore, Roma Dunze. So he had two Bears starting that week.
DJ Moore, Roma
Luke
dude.
Schoonmaker, the Cowboys backup tight end, Elijah Moore, Titans D, and then the Kansas City kicker.
Just 12-team league, by the way.
Jeez.
And he won this week. He won with that lineup.
He won that week.
He won that week.
That's actually fantasy in a nutshell.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's actually fantasy in a nutshell.
he
Oh,
actually won that
and
week.
by the way, the classic. So Luke is our buddy who lost this league,
Yeah.
and you know what he would say after every week? It's the classic that your guy's last place in fantasy. Oh, fantasy's all luck. Like
Yeah,
bullshit. Like
that's what
fantasy-
everyone says when their
Hold on.
team.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know, but it's just the worst guy in every league. Remember Baxter said that the year.
Of
Yeah,
course, you have to.
He's like draft day is the only day that even matters. It's all like sucks. Like
You're not actually bad. It's just
yeah, right,
you're just
exactly.
bad
Yeah.
luck.
And then he has another week in this screenshot. He started Jamichael Hasty.
Who does that?
Average Irving
He
starter.
was on the Pats. This says on the Pats.
Anyone on the Pats last
Yeah,
year,
if you're starting,
if you start
Shout
anyone,
out T Moran.
shout out Team Moran, James Buckley. I cannot wait for this. We'll see if Team Moran bounces back.
hope
He
so.
has to at least. You can't get any worse.
Jeez.
Oh, like our league is gonna be like chaos next year,
Yeah, I'm
especially
really
in
excited.
our common room. It's just gonna be like a war zone.
Yeah, I'm very
Is that where you
excited.
watch games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
replacing Kelcourse, right? Kelcourse is out.
I think so.
Yeah.
You're definitely in. We're figuring something out.
I know, but Kelcourse, dude, he had our other friend who was in this league. He liked the whole Lions roster.
Yeah,
Like
he
that.
had the whole lot. He had Goff, Gibbs, Montgomery, like Laporta.
It was
He's
ridiculous.
like a Sam, like a
And he didn't even, huh?
he's like a Sam, like Sam would do it with like Eagles.
No, no, no. He's way like he like didn't even trade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He was at
he would refuse to trade. We're like, dude, your whole team's on bye. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it was
great
crazy.
kid though. Great kid.
Yeah,
Shout out Joey
team was
Kelcourse.
good. His team was good. Like
Yeah.
the
But
Lions
method
were
worked.
he just never edited his lineup.
Yeah, like,
I actually do remember. Do you remember that league we did freshman year with Matt King?
yes.
Remember that?
Didn't he draft like Tom Brady
He
like
drafted Tom
insanely
Brady in the
early?
second round. But I remember Joey drafted. This was like before Amon Ra. Like this was before Amon Ra had his breakout. This was like the year he did,
Yeah,
and he drafted Amon Ra in like the third or fourth round. And I was like shitting on him for the pick, but it turned like he was amazing.
he's
Like that,
insane.
yeah, like that was a really good pick by him.
That's
So
also another underrated thing. Like hitting on a sleeper is like an
yeah,
insane feeling. Like,
that's feeling
if you actually like decide to pick him,
yeah,
not just like randomly.
yeah, like doubling down and taking them and like,
Nick Chubb, third round this year.
yeah, I'm feeling Nick Chubb good numbers this year.
Nick Chubb, fantasy breakout this year. That would be amazing.
I feel
I
like
need.
he's been due.
He has been due. He has been due. Nick,
he was due until his leg got chopped
He
off.
has till his legs cut in half.
can you do
Oh, God.
miscellaneous conversation for 2 minutes? Just not sport.
Sure.
All right. Let me think. What should we talk about? Calm. Any topics?
Well, I have a fantasy question.
Oh yeah, one more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know about like the running back, like 27 years old thing?
Yeah, like once you hit 27, you just like fall off.
Done. So, like Saquon, right? He's beat it, and like Chris McCaffrey beat it, like 1 year.
Yeah.
Do you think like Saquon? He's 28 now. Do you think he'll fall off this year? And
I don't think he will.
like Christian McCaffrey, like we didn't think he was done last
Right.
year. He and now we think he's done.
I don't think Saquon's gonna be as good. Like I don't think it's physically possible to be as good as he was last year.
Yeah.
But I still think he's gonna be a top five fantasy running back.
Like
Would you?
we look at players like Derrick Henry, right? Derrick Henry's 31 years old and he's still like kicking.
There's definitely outlier. I think Derrick Henry and Saquon are the only outliers for that, just because they're generation, like they're different.
Would you take? Would you take Justin Jefferson over Saquon for fantasy?
I'd take I'd take Saquon.
Just for the boom potential. The
Yeah,
thing is,
just
though, it never happens till it happens. With these
yeah,
elite
that's what I'm saying.
guys,
He could also you don't know. Like
it's
it's
so weird. Like you see these guys perform so well for so long, and then it's like you can't even imagine them playing bad.
yeah, so I want to say no, but like at the same time, like running backs just fall off in a second.
Everyone keeps saying it's Derrick Henry's here to fall off, and then it never is. Like,
Yeah.
Derrick Henry and Mike Evans are like I
Mike
feel like
Evans, dude, he is crazy. I don't
like
know
I feel like they're like the same tier. They're just never gonna fall off.
Mike Evans especially. All right, we got like 30 seconds. I think we got to wrap it up.
Shout out Mike Evans though. I'd draft him every year. I don't care.
Shout out Mike Evans. Shout out Nick Chubb.
Yeah, shout out Austin Eckler.
Team Moran.
Yep.
Team, what was Cannon's team last name?
I don't even know. Just do Team Cardamom.
Team Cardamone. Cameron Cardamone was 1-13 in the Banjo Kazooie's fantasy league, and he's going to do the punishment. That's what we're on the
Sherlock
podcast
Mahomes.
off. Sherlock Mahomes. That's right. Shout out Sherlock Mahomes.
Shout out.
All right. Great podcast, Burns. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
See ya.